Okay, let's keep reading Jane Doe in the Cradle of All Worlds. We are up to the chapter called The Man with the Porcelain Face. Panic spreads fast. The other prisoners may not know who or what Roth is, but they know a bad feeling when it hits them. The screams further up the train sure don't help either. Some people are too scared to move. Others scramble round the sliding side door as if scratching at the steel's going to set them free. Never mind the nooses jangling around their necks or the chugging of the speeding train. They want off, and they want off now. Dad tells them to stop, tries to calm them down. I kind of want to join them. Don't worry, Dad says. We'll be fine. Oh, sure we will. The girl pulls a pin from her scarf, fiddles with a lock around the back of her neck. We're stuck on a speeding train with a poisonous immortal maniac who's been hunting you for two of the last however many years. Hunting you two for the last however many years. What could possibly go wrong? Her collar tumbles to the floor. We stare at her. Now, Hickory gasps. You only pick the lock now? Waiting for the right moment, the girl says. A swish of her cloak and she heads to the back of the carriage. I'll catch you folks later. Wait, I yell. Are you kidding? Cough. You can't leave, splutter. Help us. I am helping you, the girl shouts. But then she kicks open a small panel set low into the back corner, flicks her pin at Hickory and slips out into the wind. She left us, I say. She actually left us. A volley of rifle fire further up the train. My imagination runs wild. Leatherheads mowing down prisoners, people clawing at the doors till their fingers bleed. A half-masked man striding through it all with blood sticking to his boots. Dad grabs Hickory's collar, pulls him close. Why is he here? Untie my hands and I'll tell you. Dad shoves him into the wall face first and starts untying. Talk. Not sure why, Hickory says. Checking camps, progress on the train line, inspecting prisoners, who knows? Maybe he felt a shiver down his spine when you two came back to the manor. As soon as the rope falls free, Hickory shoves Dad away and snatches the girl's pin from the floor. He sets to work on his collar, tongue wriggling between his teeth. Dad grips my shoulders so hard it almost hurts. Listen to me very carefully. Roth won't have forgotten my face since our last encounter, but you were only a baby. He won't recognize you. No matter what Roth does to me, do not, under any circumstances, intervene. He cannot know who you are. What? No, Dad, don't flinch, don't make a sound. Keep your head down and your eyes on your toes at all times. You don't know me, I don't know you. We're strangers, Jane. I'm not going to let him touch you. We can pick the locks and get out of here before another round of rifle fire. Louder than before. Closer. No time, Dad says, and we can't go anywhere without the key. But the bounty hunter, he could have handed it over already. Nobody approaches Roth, Hickory says, still fiddling with a lock at his neck. Big no-no. Bounty hunters will be spreading through the train right now, waiting for him to come to them. Ours will be here any second now. Hand you and the key over together. Means we'll have a minute or two to take him out. What, so you can hand us over yourself? Plans changed. Oh, so you're on our side now. The front carriage door unlocks, squeals open. We're blasted by wind and noise. Our bounty hunter ducks inside, harried by resolute long whip coiled in a white-knuckled fist. I shuffle back on my knees. Hickory's behind me, blocking my path. Until I get what I want, he whispers in my ear. Yes. His collar unclicks. The bounty hunter shuts the door, strides towards me. He doesn't notice the girl's collar lying on the floor, doesn't even glance at Hickory, which is his biggest mistake. Hickory strikes, rips the collar from his neck and tackles the bounty hunter around the waist. The tackle doesn't floor him, the punches and kicks don't seem to bother him at all, but Hickory's quick and crazy as a rabid dog. Every time he's thrown back, he charges in for more. The fight doesn't last long. Hickory dodges a punch, leaps onto the bounty hunter's back. The bounty hunter throws his weight backwards into the wall, and our only hope of retrieving the key crumbles to the floor, conscious, but only just. And our time's run out. The forward door squeals open. A bunch of leatherheads charge inside, heavy boots thumping, a stench to end all stenches hot on their heels. A rolling toxic fog. Roth. The reek of him, the heat shimmer haze of ash and rancid meat, a stain in the corners of my eyes. I sink to the floor with the rest of the prisoners, defeated by the mere presence of him. I couldn't look up if I tried. Bile rises in the back of my throat. It burns. The door swings shut, and there's nothing but the muted clankety clank of the train and Roth's death rattle breathing. My skin crawls. My vision swims and blurs. The bounty hunter drops his whip, kneels in submission. Hickory flaps Roth a weak, apologetic wave from the floor. He's as screwed as we are, and he knows it. Roth growls in reply. But then something catches his attention. His breathing quickens. 2 heavy steps and Roth's boots are right beside me. Always. I knew I'd see your ugly mug again, Roth. Dad's voice is a wheeze. Roth lifts him to his feet. The chain rattles and pulls at the collar around my neck, forcing me up to my knees. A thud tells me Dad's pinned to the wall. A stifled cry tells me he's in pain. Roth lets out a menacing, satisfied sigh. I want to stop him, want to fight him, but I can't get up, can't even bring myself to look at him. Dad's lifted off his feet. They start jittering, his toes tapping the floor as if volts of electricity are shooting through his body, choking his screams. I will myself to stand up, to fight, but it's useless. Hickory's watching me, knows exactly what I'm thinking. He shakes his head, wants me to forget it, but I can't. I may not be able to fight, but I can talk. Oi! At first it's just a whisper, a croak, a coughing fit grips my lungs, but I fight through it, force out the words, louder this time. Hey, crap for Baines, down here. My throat's on fire. It just about kills me, but it works. Dad's feet stop dancing. He gasps, tries to catch his breath. Whatever Roth was doing, he isn't doing it anymore. And now his attention's on me. I can feel him watching me, feel his eyes burning into my skull. Hickory tries to drag the attention his way. Don't worry about her, he says. She's just a fool, a crazy person. But a leatherhead smacks him with its rifle. Dad collapses to the floor and Roth plants his boots square in my blurry field of vision. I figure I'm about to get my very own case of the jitters, but then the bounty hunter talks. I can't understand what he's saying, but it's scattered with leatherhead clicks and clacks, and it gets them all riled up. When the bounty hunter points at me, I swear every rifle in the carriage does the same. Next thing I know, a leatherhead grabs me. I'm on my feet and choking in no time, eyes closed, anything to avoid looking at Roth. Leave her alone, Dad splutters. She's nobody. I'm the one you want. A hand grabs my face, 5 fingers, not 3. Roth's hand, long, nailed and cold. His breath scrapes at my skin, unbearably close. I try to keep my eyes closed, but I can't. The sight of Roth's face blasts them dry. His half-mask, shiny white and flawless, the air rippling between his fake frozen lips, alive with the heat and decay. The leather straps wrapped around his bald head so tight they dig into his skin that isn't wrinkled but stretched, grey-veined and mottled. Those eyes perched above the porcelain like 2 bottomless pools, a cold blind man's blue. They capture mine, trap them, turn them inside out. At least they try to. Something's wrong. I can see it written all over the top half of Roth's face. He wants to read me, but he can't. I can feel him probing, prodding, trying to open me up with his mind, but I can block him without even trying. It's like a reflex, a jerk of the knee, and Roth doesn't like it one bit. He releases me, strides over to the bounty hunter, who's rambling now, still on his knees. I don't even need to speak his language to know what he's saying. He's worried he isn't going to get his free ticket home. The poor sucker actually thinks he still has a chance. Roth grabs the big man's face as he stands. The bounty hunter might be taller and bulkier, but he isn't anywhere near as strong. They lock eyes, and it's like what happened to Dad all over again. The bounty hunter twitches and jitters. The prisoners around him shrink into the walls. Hickory looks away. The bounty hunter convulses, bleeding from his nose, eyes and ears. It sounds like there's a dying animal trapped in his throat. You can almost see his life story pouring out of him, all of it gobbled up by Roth. His home, his family, finding me in the forest with a key. I want to scream at Roth, tell him to stop, but I'm already too late. The bounty hunter's eyes roll back into his head. He hits the deck and Roth's on him in a flash, tearing through the big man's pockets, searching for the key. He turns the bounty hunter over, pats him down, unsheathes one of 2 curved blades hanging from his belt and slices through the dead man's clothes. He can't find it. The key isn't there. The key isn't there. And then I see it. A glint in Hickory's eyes, the flicker of a smile. The fight was a ruse. He picked the bounty hunter's pocket. Roth rounds on me again. I see the questions like ice and fire in his eyes. Where is it? What have you done with it? I don't know what to say, what to do. The leatherhead behind me twists my arm, tries to force an answer out of me. She took it, Hickory says, pointing at the girl's empty collar. Picked his pocket before she got away. I tried to stop her, but she escaped through that panel down there. Roth doesn't look at the panel, though. He approaches Hickory, who's rambling like the bounty hunter now. Read me if you like, boss, but you're wasting time. Bet she's going for the brakes. Engine carriage, probably there right now. I swear on my life, my soul, my boom. An explosion somewhere further up the train rocks the carriage, makes the lights blink. We stumble for a second, but the rocking doesn't last long. We haven't been derailed. We're speeding up. Hickory flicks an eyebrow at Roth. Told you. It's all stations go now. Roth unsheaths his second blade and turns to the leatherheads, one after another. He doesn't make a sound, but they seem to know exactly what he wants. They scatter, some through the forward door, some through the back. The leatherhead breathing down my neck unlocks my collar. A different one frees Dad. Roth shrinks us with his eyes. Move it, they're saying, and don't try anything stupid.